Welcome back.
Welcome back to the Hunt for Mamone episode, Cud Buns.
We're we're gonna go melt Mamone.
You just gotta ask Hendrix what direction it is, right?
I guess it doesn't tell you in the journal. Where do I find him again? River that runs eastwardly. Here I go. Unless the river starts,
What did it say?
we have to follow the eastward. I'm gonna take two. Hold on.
Actually read what it said rather than just the word eastward.
Yeah.
Just south of the village, there's a river that runs eastward.
Well, all rivers lead to Mamone. I would have got there eventually. Someone's throwing gas grenades at me. Weirdly, none of these people are shooting at me. They're just having their own little skirmish.
Yeah.
The jungle's such a pain in the butt.
Night sight interpolators? Switch your gear. I think you're still in the trade set.
You are correct. We prioritize seed throwers. Oh. Southeast. Undoubtedly this lad here. Didn't realize they could do that, although I'm sure it's happened before. This is
He's phased. Yeah.
A lot of lads. Is this guy phased? Yeah.
Yeah.
So just wait.
Alternatively, you could have bubble buddied and tinkered a phase conjugate grenade.
That reminds me, I have to, apparently there's no cell in this, so I gotta install a cell. I don't know how that happened.
Isn't it jacked?
It is jacked, that's why. Yeah, it is jacked. Apparently it's engraved too, I missed that part. Some interesting things happening on this screen.
Yeah, it's like a ruin and
Like a comms base almost.
yeah.
Didn't mean to kill that beetle bum, but I did. You shouldn't have been
I have
where...
a tendency of killing beetle bums because, especially if I've been on the screen for a while, the beetle bum will just randomly pick up all the loot in the zone, right? So, like, you just kill it and it's like, you know, it did all the exploring for you.
Yeah. Freaking seed throwers. This is one of the more laborious rivers to Mamon I've experienced. Lots of crisscrossing slime paths, apparently roads. Wow, it just keeps going.
I mean, it's usually like 14, 15 tiles.
Dang.
Because I think it's like 3 or 4 parasangs and then you find the hut with the crazed guy.
Yeah.
And the hermit or whatever. And then like a parasang past that, you'll find Mamone.
There you go. This is such a weirdly creepy quest. There's a really famous boss in, I think it's Metal Gear Solid 2. I'm gonna get this wrong. Where you're fighting like an old dude who's a sniper.
Okay.
And it's famous for having this very interesting quirk that is that the game reads the PS2's internal clock, and if you waited like 2 weeks of real time before you, like while you're fighting that particular boss, they would die of old age. And I often think that it would be really funny if Mamone Soul Drinker would just, you get here and he's just a corpse because he had the prism for too long.
Yeah. I mean, I believe that would be true.
The zone freezes, so he's not going to undergo that.
No, I think you would have to stay in the zone with him for like 2 weeks, yeah. Of in-game time, and he would die.
I should have.
I don't know what is.
This is really interesting to me, is that this is like the only faction that you can just completely make defunct or redundant in the game. Because
there's no purpose to having positive Mamone rep.
Yeah, after you've killed Mamon, there's like, that's it. I mean, who are y'all following at this point? They honestly, you should lose like 800 reputation with the children of Mamon for killing Mamon. All right, now we go and collect. We could go and collect a couple of pieces. We did have the option of like befriending them and turning our golem into them. There it is. Do not accidentally put it on like I did one time.
Oops.
Oops, all run over.
Nah, I mean, oops, you're out of clock.
Yeah, that's true.
Oops, time to get a shitload of glimmer and go psychic hunting.
Yeah, because it's willpower you lose, right?
Yeah.
There's no way to
willpower. Yeah.
There's no way to meaningfully increase that at the same pace. It's
Tonics.
like,
yeah.
I suppose on this run, this has got to be one of the few runs you could possibly keep up with it.
You get ahead of it with tonics, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Let's go.
You would also technically not turn it in and probably carry it with you to like the very end.
Huh. Yeah. Is that something we should do?
No. I mean,
I know that I think I did
unless
this...
you want to role play as the person who brought doom to the end of the world. You know?
I think we did do this last time because I was infinitely amused by the novelty of using the amaranthine prism to build the golem. But
Yeah.
it's not actually a very good stat increase. Nah, I'm just going to hand it over. Mamon is dead, and I possess the prism. Only a ferocious warrior could have slain Mamon. You must be such a warrior. Now hand over the prism and choose your reward. Here you go. What do you want it for, though? Overloaded risk calc? That's actually quite good for us.
Like we can tinker that whenever we want.
I don't
But
think we
with it
know
really...
overloaded.
Oh, okay.
I don't think anything else here is
Yeah,
even...
then nothing else. I was gonna say, but what else are you taking? That was
Yeah.
the next line that I was about to say there.
Kakyuka, Warden's noise. Okay, well, we could honestly knock out a few other things. Not sure what. I guess another desert.
Yeah, you could also just, I mean, explore whatever you want to explore. I think you could also just wander around in the lake if you wanted.
Oh, I don't think I ever want that. I don't think I ever will want that. That's
One thing that you could do is kind of browse the edge of the deep jungle there and see if, well, it's been a couple days. You should do the trade loop, I guess.
I'm also just gonna grab all the... Wow. Bep, you got anything cool? Fitted with cleats, huh? +2 to saves versus movement. Programmable recoiler. We love
Nice.
that.
That was like one of the things we were missing. Time to
Oh.
make a 6-day stilt recoiler.
Time to switch to my trade social.
And your face to Eid.
Yeah.
Technically, you could put on Mamon's face for +2 ego, which might also give you...
Yes, we could put Mamon's face on our extra face for an extra plus, what was it? 1 ego?
2, I think.
2 ego. Our cup runneth over. Okay, so we've got a data disk for... Actually, like, I'm not making a big deal out of it, but that is actually a huge boon that we just got. Where is it? Did I not get it?
No,
Oh, right. I was just
I
switching
don't
my
think you
loadout.
switched your face either.
One day I'll press the right button. Alter visage. Denizens of Eid. Okay. Give me that program. Wow, that is like a lot of money.
It went from what, 400 to 270?
Yeah.
And each floating glow sphere is worth like 60 more now, too. I mean, I wasn't kidding about the Mamon thing. That actually would probably get you another $20 off, man.
Huh. Okay, let's learn this. And then put Mamon's face on. What is it? This is Grizzly in so many ways. +1
I thought
ego.
it was +2. Yeah, whatever. It's not more than...
The overloaded risk calc would actually help because this is compute power, right? 13 units of compute power to the local lattice. So annoyingly, this is actually going to be helpful. I say annoyingly because it's yet another thing I have to.
Nah.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
Well, I don't think compute power gives you trade power.
Why not?
What is scaling your trade power with compute power?
Oh, you know what? You might be right there, actually.
The only thing you get with compute power is your like water
Reputation.
ritual or reputation change.
I suppose I could just set hotkeys to
Yeah,
both of those.
that's the idea. Is you'd set it as like shift 1 and shift 2.
Okay, let's do that then. Shift. Okay, well, gemstone. Cannot equip your jacked nav on your left arm.
Because it hadn't removed the face slot by the time that...
Yeah,
I've
it's a
tried figuring
process.
out how to do this. Sometimes you need to press it twice and then it'll...
I am understanding that there's like I guess a time element there. It has to go through the process and then it can't get to certain things in time.
Yeah, well, it's like the order in which you equip those items would stop you from equipping other items. When it comes to items that take multiple slots, it's really hard to... I should think about it. I could probably make this add-on better, or this mod better, but
Oh no, I mean like none of this is a criticism.
the logic is extremely complex.
207. I'm just thinking, now that bows and rifles are on the table.
See, the interesting thing about the bow and rifle is it would be good to use in the, like, when you don't want to be using things that dismember or disarm because of reflect damage, right?
Right.
Because you wouldn't get your disarming shot on bows. On
Right.
rifles. The thing is like none of the bow and rifle skills other than like steady hands are even necessarily great.
Well, yeah, I mean, rifles are like just bigger guns that do
Yeah.
more damage. So being able to
Yeah.
fire like 7 of them at once is just ridiculous.
Herberry in the club getting tipsy.
Actually, I don't know why I'm buying Mash Lag 4.
Yeah, I mean, we naturally have really good MA. We don't necessarily need it. Though, if we buy other Pearl and start going hunting, like, mash lag would be nice for that.
There's no if about it. We will at some point. This I'll be respectful of your time, but this is the everything run.
To pull out all the tricks, yeah.
We're transcending space and time with this character.
Dysfunctional AI. Oh no, we have tons of 7-bits, right? See, the thing is, it's not even the rifles necessarily. You got to be thinking, because it's like bow and rifle is good, right? But like heavy weapons are now also pistols
Oh no.
with giant hands, right?
A man walks to God with 7 rocket launchers.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, do
7 flamethrowers.
do floating spots also count as 1 for when you have
for
giant hands?
hands?
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know.
Answering the gigantic questions. I kind of want to check out a little bit of Baroqueage. Just a little bit. We'll see how nasty it gets. I mean, we already have
At Saps.
strength saps. That sucks. Yeah, stat saps.
Just be extra vigilant with the bubble.
Oh, you know what? I'd probably be extra vigilant putting on the correct equipment.
That would help too.
Shift 2. You have gained. Cool. I'm not going to auto explore the screen. In fact, I'm very tempted to just move on to the next screen. We got astral tabbies. There's an interesting thing that happens with the high tier kind of monster tables in Caves of Qud is that a lot of them are not actually that scary. And then every once in a while, one of them is extremely scary.
Are you friendly with the tabby, or is it mad at you?
I don't think I am friendly enough with cats. All right, so we've already got a scary one there, but we are on good terms with robots. In fact, we're on good terms with memory eels as well for some reason. Galgals are actually terrifying. Memory eels are also not great. Not a huge fan of memory eels. We've got dynamic tinker turret.
Could try to rebuke him.
Could try to rebuke him. You're right. I said apparently jump was set. Come here. Come here, robot. So that didn't work.
Yeah.
It just occurred to me, rebuke technically counts as proselytization, doesn't it?
No.
Okay. It's
its own follower slot.
all right. That's nice. We've got an ogre. Won't make them mad because I know ogres could destroy my door. We're actually on good terms with a lot of the creatures in the Baroque ruins, and we don't get all that much experience from some of the scarier ones.
No, that's why I was saying lake, right? I think lake is like we're one of the only places you can earn a OK XP right now.
You didn't mean Lake Hinnom, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, I was completely off. Yeah, no, that's totally fine. I thought you
Just
meant
wandering around in the lake.
yeah. That is like I'm totally cool with that. I thought you meant like the river. Oh my god. With some of the dismembering and
Oh yeah, no.
mad poles, that's it. These guys still give 825 XP. Like that's really nice.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like this is.
I like how my door's just watching.
I think you can like manually direct it to attack a target, but it's our companion AI is not very good.
I am gonna be killing Kaleidos slugs unless they have reflects, don't they?
I do think they do.
Let's see. But it would be nice to like they have I can butcher them into muffs and those are very good trade goods. Maybe I can do that? Possibly I can't.
It just didn't drop a corpse. I mean, I think it's like a 10% corpse chance.
I guess I could just empty the clips.
Is that memory eater mad at you? No.
No, they're just scary.
He was just T-posing on you.
Yeah. There's every chance I might accidentally hit them here, but they're not actually that spooky. If you have a bubble buddy, anyway. You reveal a swollen bulb.
Yeah.
What is that? Sunslag.
Yeah.
Nice. I didn't realize that was a thing.
That's why you're picking polyps.
Oh.
You asked what that was about. I was like,
That's the first time I've actually encountered that, though.
it's like I think like a 1 in 200 chance or something like that. Might be less than that. The thing to remember is like on a map like this, there's probably 2,000 things, but only like 10% of those are then pickable, and 1% of those actually give you sunslag.
Right. I actually really like the what do you get from what are these things called?
Enigma snails.
Enigma like the gear you can get from their corpse is really nice. Yeah, this is a good call because this is going to be good XP. Oh, okay, bud. Calm down. No need to be tearing holes in space time. Just for my sake. 3 of them, huh? Oh, that's actually getting scary. The cooldown he had was actually really scary. 3 of those floating around.
Yeah.
I don't know what the blast range is.
It was pretty big.
Svardim Eld's Face. Sure, I'll grab one of those. Now we have a
Ranging Lamprey.
Trining, yeah. I'm not gonna mess with that. Oh god, that's a lot of Beth. Banner of the Holy Rhombus. Pass. Pass on weird geometric factions. Not about it. The screen sucks because there's just a lot of things to step on. And these spiky things are actually really painful.
Yeah, the Sandala.
Yeah, there we go. It's been a while since we leveled up. I do think we're pretty close to handing in books, and
Yep.
35. We could do it now. I think you said that the sweet spot is like level 40.
Yeah, it depends on how much you plan to. Like, the best thing, honestly, is to get as much XP as you can before turning in books. And, like, it just depends on how much you want to grind, right? Like, whatever your limit with that is.
Yeah.
Because, like, you're still getting okay XP here. Now you're getting less, though, but, you know, you're still getting okay XP here. You could probably get level 40 just wandering around and killing stuff that you ended up in the jungle.
Oh god, I was afraid of that.
Just walk off the screen.
I was just gonna recoil.
That works, too.
I didn't. Those were caustic. I didn't really want to mess with that in any foolish way. A Eigen turret tinker. That would be nice. Does not compute.
Yeah, you need that ego. If only something had happened. But no, nothing happened.
Oh, you mean like I accidentally put on the amaranthine prism?
No. I was joking about your luck with drops of nectar.
Oh yeah.
Nothing happened, right?
Quite nice of the enigmatic snail to not worry about me. Hit the Svardim. That's the priority. Whoa.
Some Gersh.
We got the whole Gersh crowd here.
Do we have Shake It Off? Or whatever?
Yeah,
the
we
one
do.
That.
We basically have every single skill. I think I may have taken Juicer, if only out of spite. No, I didn't take Juicer. I should really take Juicer.
Yeah, potentially Long Strider too. Like, but you know, we don't have that many skill points. Honestly,
Juicer.
Poison Tolerance isn't terrible.
You can't confuse my door. My door's plenty confused already. Barely knows why it's here. 25 XP for these Svardims. Yeah, that was silly. It's a good thing I have a nigh indestructible companion, because they would be dead by now if not for that.
Well, that's why I suggested picking up a door.
Yeah. The only other option might have been a fusion generator.
Yeah, fusion generators are pretty nice too.
400 XP for these guys. And then the Svardim Elders are 850.
But like, look at how slow that XP bar is moving, right? Like,
Yeah.
it's probably book time.
Why don't we end on that note? Let's hand in the books. I'll do this screen and then we'll head to Jopa. What is this? Oh yeah, that's the laggard. That's where we get mashed. Jopa, and we're gonna hand in those books.
You might as well tinker up a programmable recoiler for the
Oh yeah.
book box too.
Honestly, just having one for the stilt is kind of nice.
Yeah, but just put it at the book box.
Yeah. What? Huh?
What happened there? Oh, there was a thaw zone exception.
What does this mean?
Your book box got corrupted.
No! I swear to God.
That's weird. You should send me the player log from this session before it gets overwritten. I mean, at least we have video evidence of how many books you had. We could just spawn that many back in. It also doesn't really matter.
I mean, it
We'll find
kind of
more.
does. I think it matters a little bit.
We'll find more.
That was a lot. That was the entire game's worth of books. I think it matters a little bit.
I actually think you can get it back. Let's pause the recording and attempt to restore.
We're back.
All right, I've done some alchemy based on a backup save that we had from, like, I don't know, not that long ago. We found the book box.
Restored it from limbo.
Yeah.
So we're gonna hand this in, and then we're actually gonna end the episode, which is a much better end to how we did, which was
Yeah. Sorry for the fake ending. Here's
Fake
the real
ending.
ending.
it's okay.
So,
there's a-
if anyone's curious what happened there was a out of memory exception while basically loading the book box. Because there's so many books. And yeah, it therefore created a new zone for you to walk into.
that is a lot of books handed in.
Yeah.
Possibly the most I've ever done. We're at 650,741 XP currently.
651k, yeah.
I'm actually gonna write it down. All right. Well, 37. We swallow the inspiration to name our night sight interpolators. I'm gonna name them Nightlight. Oh wait,
Color?
Light Bright.
Color?
Yeah, color.
I mean, it's a light. Or no, it's night vision though. Skulk maybe?
I was thinking the Light Brights were a toy in the 90s where you put little
Oh,
light
yeah,
bulbs
yeah.
in the wall.
Yeah, that with like the kaleidoscopic light mode.
Yeah.
I remember that. All right, sure.
All right. It's double chaotic. I know that doesn't do anything. 145,244.
So that's like 70 Svardim or 120 Svardim or whatever.
Yeah. I'm also going to hand in the Red Chef. 111,750, which I think is as much as you can possibly gain. I
Yeah.
might be wrong about that. That's another level. That's another 2 levels. Wow. So it almost gained us 5 levels right there. And we have an attribute point to spend, which we'll probably put into ego, and close to 800 experience, which we could definitely just like buy all of bows and rifles if we, well, maybe not that much actually. Certainly we could get ultra fire, I think.
Well, I mean, you need to draw a bead to like that's the thing is it's like extra micro.
Right, but I think you just need draw a bead, so it'd be 100 for draw a bead and
Yeah,
then
but
300.
I think it only uses the other powers you have. So
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, I guess it's not valuable on its own. All right, well, we're going to call it there. If you did enjoy this semi-chaotic episode, then hit the like button and consider subscribing.
latest.